Hi, it's Kathy Payne here, natural health and fertility coach, and today I wanted to make a video which it was response to a question really from a lady who said that she's tired all the time and wakes up after sleeping and she feels totally unrefreshed. So the first thing I would say is if this applies to you, it is definitely worth going to speak to your doctor about it. There could be a lot of reasons behind it. It could be something like a simple iron deficiency, but it's worth going to the doctor, talking about it, getting any tests necessary and getting to the bottom of it. My reason for making the video though is that in my practice and in my experience I see many women that are tired all the time and they wake up and they do feel unrefreshed, and a really common cause of that is tired adrenals. So what are your adrenals? Your adrenals are little glands that sit on top of your kidneys, and they are the glands that pump out stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline, in times when you are stressed and under pressure. And in modern life, we often are stressed and pressured, and it's not necessarily the big traumas that we experience in life, like loss or accident or illness or anything like that. It can be low level, constant pressure that gets on top of us. And what can happen is that our adrenals get very tired and overworked, and that can lead to sleeplessness. Even though we're very tired, it can lead to sleeplessness and insomnia, and it can lead to waking up really unrefreshed. So if that applies to you, then some of the things that I would definitely avoid are stress. If you can avoid the sources of stress in your life, then that's perfect. Obviously that's easier said than done, and sometimes we're in the space of reducing the impact of stress, so finding coping mechanisms like more exercise or yoga or meditation or pampering time, whatever that means to you, to reduce the sources of stress. I'd also be avoiding stimulants, so caffeine, alcohol, recreational drugs, anything that's really stimulating, because that's going to put additional pressure on your already overworked and overtired adrenals. Personally, I also recommend that you avoid as many processed foods and chemicals and foods as you can, so anything with additives and preservatives or anything that's genetically modified, or even things like meat or dairy that isn't organic, because that can, if it's not organic, it can be full of drugs and hormones that the animals have been given. So it's better to avoid all of those things. I'd certainly avoid things like sugar or carbing up. I know when we suffer from low energy, often we kind of just want that sugar hit, that sugar rush, and actually it's the worst thing that we can do, because that's going to lead to a roller coaster of energy, a roller coaster of blood sugar, a roller coaster of moods really. So it's better to eat good quality protein with every meal and snack to balance out that blood sugar. So what would I be doing if I had tired adrenals? I'd certainly be eating a nutritional, varied, healthy diet as best I can, so that I'm nourishing myself. And I'd also be drinking plenty of filtered water as well. I'd be doing that. I would be making sure that I get plenty of rest and sleep, and they're both different things and both are really important. So we need rest and we need sleep. And I would be introducing more calm into my life. I'd be seeking out those things that make me feel calm and relaxed and centered, whether that's reading or painting or whatever that is. I'd be looking for things that make me personally calm. I often get asked about supplements, and I personally think that supplements are a very individualized thing. So I base my supplement recommendations on hair tests from a reputable laboratory, a lab in the UK, and then I work with the lab to come up with supplement recommendations particularly for that person. So I don't want to kind of give general supplement advice. I don't think that's advised on a video like this. So that's it for today. I just wanted to talk a little bit about adrenal fatigue and adrenal tiredness. If you think you're suffering from that, then as I said at the start, please go and speak to your doctor. But some of the hints and tips that I've shared today, please try them, because they can make a big difference to how you feel. Thanks for listening. That's all for now. Bye.